want to see. I think we should do a. I'll do a Jinro versus a Zerg. So we'll go Jinro versus SweetEgg on Metalopolis, a TVZ. I'm learning to read Korean. Actually, there are only just 3 different Korean fonts things for what do you call it? There's only the 3 different Korean font things for Zerg, Protoss, and Terran. I figured out what Protoss and Terran are. So it basically means the only one left is Zerg. So yeah. Anyway, sorry. So in the right-hand side of the map, we have ourselves the blue Zerg, SweetEgg, who apparently is a fan of Jinros. Maybe they were talking earlier in English too. Important to note, I can read that. I can read English. And on the left-hand side of the map, we have ourselves the red Terran, the Gorilla Terran, one of Sweden's. Sweden has a lot of StarCraft 2 pros. The early, wow, that is excellent. Look at this. Look at this. Look at the minerals. There's 2 SCVs on each and every. That's impressive. And Jinro scouting for that Overlord just in case they're close air positions. As I'm nerdgasming over the excellent micro on the SCVs. SweetEgg. Let's see. Looks like SweetEgg's. I would have to say I've seen a lot more, especially with close positions spawns disabled. I've seen a lot more 15 hatches, hatch firsts from Zergs against Terrans, and a lot more Hellion expands from Terrans as the standard way to play. So it looks like SweetEgg is going to scout first, and he's going to know that where Jinro is before Jinro knows exactly where SweetEgg is. I'm certain that he believes that SweetEgg is cross-spawned because he didn't see that Overlord earlier when he scouted, or when he sent his SCV down here. So there's the gas. I gotta say, I think it's a reactored Hellion build from LiquidJinro. Meanwhile, we have our hatch down on 16, or no, I think that was 18 hatch. Whew. Economic build from SweetEgg. 18 hatch down. Maybe it was earlier. I don't know. It was a hatch first, and there's the spawning pool on 16. And the Overlord getting into position, probably to sacrifice itself later on as it comes over this way, to see exactly what is going on in the base of LiquidJinro. First Marine is out. It is, let us follow the line, it is going for that Zelnaga Watchtower. And still, there's the scout from LiquidJinro. He's going to find the spawning pool, and there's the first gas being taken by SweetEgg. And the hatch about 15 seconds away from being done. Where's that Overlord? Pop Overlord. Be interesting. Over 400 gas here for SweetEgg. I would wonder, he's probably going to build 2 queens at once, although he is getting kind of bunker rushed. I think it's just pressure being put on by Jinro. He saw that the spawning pool was only just about to finish up, and decided to. I like to do that in my matchups, even if I'm just 1 Rax expanding or Hellion expanding, Reactor Hellion expanding, just to put that bunker there, make them pull drones, waste mining time. And he did get SweetEgg to make 6 Zerglings. Very interesting right there. No more Zerglings on the way though. More drones. 2 queens are about to pop. Metabolic boost is still not being researched due to the fact that there's still not enough gas. That Overlord, is that Overlord going to die? I don't think that it will. A second Marine coming over to help out. I think the Overlord's going to get away just fine. Yes, it is. With 50 HP. Oh, lift it. Lift it. Oh, no. Oh, no. In comes 6 Zerglings. 6 slow Zerglings against 2 Marines and some SCVs. And target firing down the Marines. They get 1 Marine. I don't even think they killed an SCV. Impressive control from Jinro right there. Nice micro as well from SweetEgg trying to take out the Marines, the damage dealers, whereas the SCVs were being used as shields. Spinecrawler goes down. It's not going to be done in time for these 2 Hellions. It'll be interesting to see what exactly Jinro decides to do with the Hellions. Queen out near the front, laying down creep tumors, so SweetEgg does have 3 queens, and Jinro gets up into the base. Jinro's going to see what's going on. He's also going to try and get a kill. He does get a kill. Metabolic boost is still a ways away. One Hellion almost dead. Only 11 hit points on that Hellion. Oop, now 8. And the Hellion does get taken out. All of the Queens, though, out of position. 2 more Hellions slip into the back. They only took 1 shot from that Spine Crawler. There's the Evolution Chamber, and those Hellions, is that Hellion still alive? Hellion is still alive in the main as well for scouting purposes, and these 2 Hellions are going to deny mining for a while. And 1 Hellion goes down. Speed does finish. That's going to be the end of most of these Hellions. The Hellion up here is going to be taken care of as well. But mining time lost. Very important mining time, and the follow-up is going to be... Well, it's just going to be a normal... Looks like it's going to be... I say normal. Normal... Ooh, there are 4 more Hellions out. Very well done. And SweetEgg taking a 3rd in response. Interesting. 5 Hellions now joining up. And still on Hatch Tech as he takes his 3rd. Only 1 Spine Crawler. Still 3 Queens out. Good creep spread so far by SweetEgg. Really impressive. He also has that Queen, I think, target firing the 1 weak Hellion. And there's the scan to take out the creep tumors. All of that hard work being done by the Zerg. SweetEgg is going to be taken away. The command center is down. The Zerglings are going to deny it and probably force a lift from the supply, from the command center. Excuse me. Back come the Hellions to take care of it. They're going to focus down a SCV, another SCV coming out, and those Hellions, or Zerglings, are going to run away. Actually, check to see the 3rd. The 3rd is up for SweetEgg, and the Hellions looking for those Zerglings. Are they going to find them? Are the Hellions going to find? Yeah, their Hellions are going to find them. There we go. Jinro takes control and does find most of the Zerglings. And those Zerglings are trapped. Jinro does see it, and there's Black, and wow, not even really a hit. 1 Zergling does remain for scouting purposes. The stim is done for the Marines. Combat shield now on the way. Let's see, we've got 3 barracks, 1 with a reactor, 1 with a tech lab. We also have the medevac with the reactors on it. Still only 1 gas for Jinro. No upgrades coming down just yet. No engineering bay even up for the Swedish Terran. +1 melee attack coming down for SweetEgg. SweetEgg only just now at the 9:45 mark, getting his lair and a 4th hatchery, excuse me, in base hatch. The 3rd has been up for a little while. He does have all 4 gas now. Hasn't taken the 5th or 6th gas. So whereas Jinro has total map control right now, I don't know if he actually knows about the 3rd yet. No, he doesn't actually know about the 3rd. But here comes a push. This is probably going to be timed out. Well, it's going to be a little early for combat shield. Be very interesting. Again, all that SweetEgg has right now are a couple Zerglings out on the field. Not a whole lot, and he still only has the 2 Spine Crawlers. And there's gas 5 and 6 for SweetEgg. It looks like he's going to try and get to Mutalisks on as many bases as possible with as little army as possible. Still only a Zerglings out. In fact, well, a combat shield does finish. There's the stim. 2 medevacs out. They're easily going to power through the Queen and the Spine Crawler. His 3rd is in major trouble. The drones lining up. Oh, the drones! Oh my goodness, that was a lot of dead drones. Ow, that's so many dead drones. Good micros so far from Jinro, bringing his Marines over as well to try and fend off those Zerglings, and he's going to take out the 3rd very easily. Although the Spire is just about to finish. Not a whole lot of minerals, actually. Minerals are going to be the problem right now as we see +2, +1 getting on the way for SweetEgg. Engineering base do go down, but no upgrades currently being made. There's the siege tanks, and I think that siege tech is done. Yes, it is. Hellions still alive. Those are a lot of Zerglings, though, and those Hellions are going to get surrounded. Only 1 Hellion remains. These Banelings on the way now. I was wondering where the Baneling nest was. And there's the surround. It's pretty good. Marines left. Look at the stutter step micro from Jinro. Oh my goodness. Well done by Jinro, although he's probably going to want to get away unless his... Oh, here we go. Here we go. Oh, he takes out the Banelings. Banelings don't do so well when they don't happen to have Zerglings to take a couple shots. Even on creep, and those Banelings are going to just run away. Here come more Zerglings out. It'll be interesting to see here. A couple of Mutalisks popping, and we've got about 7 Mutalisks out on the field. Very well done. I'm surprised he has so many Mutalisks out on the field. Loading up, and SweetEgg's going to go for... He does know about the Mutalisk, or he does know about the dropship coming in. He's not going to be able to intercept before they drop, but they will get there before all of them drop. There's the stim, though. He has to pull away the Mutalisk before coming back because of the Zerglings, and that's going to get cleaned up. He does lose 3 Mutalisks, however, and actually a Medevac's going to get away. Ooh, that Medevac's very lucky. Jinro in his base, nice and secure there. And where are the upgrades? +1/+1 on the way for Jinro. +2 melee is done. +1 armor is almost done for SweetEgg. Those Zerglings are very effective. No +1 armor or attack yet or armor for the Mutalisks. Baneling speed centrifugal hooks is on the way. No third up either for Jinro. Not even a there's the command center. Okay, I was just about to say, not even a command center. That poor missile turret is almost done. It's almost done and it's almost dead. So SweetEgg retaking his third right now, and I gotta say this is interesting because SweetEgg has a huge tech advantage, and he may have an economic advantage coming up soon here, especially with that third getting down. Jinro can match him. He did more than enough damage. Jinro's got an advantage here going on. We'll see how good SweetEgg can be with his harassment with the Mutalisks, but being packed into this area so tightly as he actually goes to move out to take his third, it looks like. Yep, there's the third. The Mutalisks are going to fly right over the Marines, though. Oh, down goes 3 Mutalisks. Boy, for the price of none. Wow, that was unfortunate for SweetEgg, flying right into that pack of Marines. And they stemmed it just the right time. More medevacs coming out. There's a drop headed up and around. This Overlord may spot it. Wait, where's that Overlord going? Or, not Overlord. The Overlord that will spot it is actually nowhere to be seen. That Overlord, I think, may spot it at the very end, but it will be too late. Look at this creep spread from SweetEgg, though. Wow. And the Queen's even going to probably get away. The 4th going down for SweetEgg. I'm surprised he didn't try and maybe take the gold. Siege tanks sieging up as the Banelings were on the way. They do have their rolling ability, which are centrifugal hooks. More Marines pushing forward. Again, I really do like this, killing Marines beforehand, as well as having the Marine Vanguard out in front in order to do as little damage to your own units as possible with stimming. Very well done. Good scouting by both players. This Zergling going to try and take this watchtower. He's going to be met by a Marine. Again, excellent creep spread almost all the way up to the other main. Big Baneling hit there, and another big Baneling hit. This micro there a little bit by LiquidJinro. And Siege Tanks get blown away by the Zerglings. Well played by SweetEgg. Again, he does have a slight upgrade advantage. 2-1 to 1-1 right now. And +1 ranged attacks and +2 armor are on the way. I wonder, he doesn't have a Roach Warren. All he has an infestation pit. Oh, big army in the middle here. Marines with medevac support really do quite well against Zerglings, though. +2/+2 on the way for Jinro, keeping up with his upgrades. Those Mutalisks unable to pick off the medevacs. That's actually what makes these Marines so dangerous, are the medevacs. The medevacs are hurting, though, and here comes the attack on the 4th of SweetEgg. Jinro going to a nice split early on here again. In case of Banelings rolling in, that's what got him last time, and there's a lot of Banelings morphing. SweetEgg has not been able to harass with these mutas. They've had to be on guard, and Jinro takes out the 4th, excuse me. I keep thinking it's the 5th for some reason. The 4th, and does fall back. He's rallying his units here. He's only got a siege tank going heavy Marine play right now. It looks like he's got he's got 5 barracks, 3 of which have reactors on them. There's another Tech Labs factory. I really do like this setup too by LiquidJinro to keep, well, actually there's a hole there, but to mostly keep the Zerglings out. And a little bit of an engagement here that I missed because I'm paying attention to something I shouldn't be. That Queen's going to be taken out, and again, oh my goodness, look at this time I'm going to nerdgasm over SweetEgg's creep spread all the way to the 3rd already. Look at how fast those Zerglings move. They're going to probably counterattack the 3rd of Jinro. Yeah, he's going to leave his third base very well weak, though. And again, not enough Mutalisks, especially as 2-2 has finished now. And the upgrade advantage is no more for either player. And the 4 Marines get in that bunker just in time. And here comes some Banelings. And it looks like SweetEgg. Oh, the Mutalisks are caught on hold position. He does take out 2 Mutalisks for free as he brings his Banelings in. Down goes the bunker and a couple supply depots. Very few SCVs get taken out, but this base is going to have to be reclaimed by LiquidJinro. He's got a tank and a Marine. Here's the fight here. Down go a couple Banelings. A lot of Infestors out on the field, but they're pre-spread already are the Marines for the Banelings. And here come the Zerglings coming in. The Infestors still have a lot of energy left. Looks like SweetEgg's doing a good job trying to keep his Infestors back in order to try and find a good group of Marines, a clump of Marines to fungal. But he's got a fungal to keep his third base alive. If the third base goes down, he's in deep trouble. The Infestors burrow. Zerglings keep streaming in. But the Marines, Medivacs, and the 2 siege tanks on the low ground, too much so far. Both of these siege tanks have over 15 kills. The third for Jinro is reclaimed, and the fourth is going to be at the gold, and that's probably going to be turned into a planetary fortress. 3-3 for his Zerglings is almost done. The lair is done. Adrenal glands are done. The Zerglings are going to do a lot of damage right now, especially because 3-3 is still a ways away for Jinro. These Zerglings are going to be very dangerous, and Hydralisks out on the field. Very smart play. You've got this much creep spread. You may as well use it. Hydralisks very fast on creep. They do get blown to pieces by Zerglings, by siege tanks, though. And again, another failed counterattack by SweetEgg. Jinro holding on to the third very well. This command center is going to be lost, though. But here comes a counter push into the gold of the Zerg, and that hatchery is going to be canceled. And those drones with the gold minerals in their mouths are going to run away. More Zerglings killed. Again, just incredible creep spread. And SweetEgg kind of trying to sneak in that extra base there. SweetEgg is down to... Oh, does Jinro see it? Well, now he does. SweetEgg down to only his main and natural right now. He's forced to long-distance mine at the gold. Lots of Hydralisks out. That's in a couple Infestors. That's an interesting tech switch. No Ultralisk Cavern, and not even a Greater Spire. I'd go for the Ultralisk Cavern in this situation just because you already have 3-3 on your melee units, and without any Marauders and the Ghost Snipe, Nerf, and everything out on the field, and a solid fungal growth there, and these Hydras, like I said, they do pick out the Marines very quickly, but here come the siege tanks sieging up. They tear apart Hydras. Good fungal growth right there, but so many Medivacs. Each of these Marines pretty much has a Medivac solely dedicated to healing him and him alone. And look at this. This is just a long line of... this is the only mining base left for SweetEgg. If this goes down as Liquid-Jinro sieges up on the... Oh, a missed fungal growth. No, he got a couple Medivacs there. Down go the Marines sieging up at this watchtower on the other side of the map is going to keep this expansion under wraps. And again, SweetEgg has to retreat back. He just does not have the amount of units. And that actually got killed. That wasn't canceled. And sieging up at the other Xel'Naga watchtower, Jinro in a very, very strong position right now. He's got siege tanks on both of the Xel'Naga watchtowers. He has total control of both alleys. The wonderful creep spread SweetEgg had earlier is slowly but surely being smashed by Jinro, and SweetEgg's going to have to try and retake his third here. But here come a group of Marines. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, nice fungal growth catching every single Marine. Another fungal growth goes down, and they're going to just pop from the fungal growths. They did take out a good amount of Zerglings and even Hydralisks, though, and SweetEgg is running on fumes right now. Marines spread out at the gold of the Zerg. I mean, this is just... with the watchtower, with both watchtowers... Jinro can see both alleys of attack, and the Mutalisks suiciding in against the Marines, the bigger group there, and a drop here at the top. Fungal growth goes down. Nice fungal growth catching everything, but SweetEgg barely holding on. He's going to have to throw everything he can to this third to hold on to this third against Jinro's mighty force of tanks and Marines. Marines at 3-3, tanks sieging up slowly but surely. Nice fungal growth catching a couple Marines out in the front, but not enough. And the Infestors, only 2 of them out on the field. I don't think they have enough. No, they do not have enough energy to fungal growth. These siege tanks moving in. Lots of Marines spreading out to combat the fungal growth ability or any banelings that are left. This is basically the army, unless you want to count these drones. Basically, the army of SweetEgg consists right now of 2 Hydralisks and 4 Zerglings, and it wasn't enough. Jinro, excellent job taking advantage of the fact that he kept denying that third, he kept going at it. He was able to also hold on to his own third, which is very impressive in its own right. Usually what happens with Terrans, it seems, against Zergs is those counterattacks take out their third as you're making a push and you're left basically, I don't want to say you're left at square one, but all of a sudden you're almost right back to where you started. So well played by Jinro, and then to use that positioning on the siege tanks at the Zelnog watchtowers to deny this gold that SweetEgg had basically just gotten up, and very good splits with his Marines against the Baneling. Well, not really against the Banelings, but against the fungal growth and the Infestors. It was well done. SweetEgg had impressive creep spread that entire game. His creep spread was sweet. Yes, I am that punny. Sometimes, not all the time.